We're going to go to Brazil. Lucas, in Brazil, you are live with Eric and Heathen. What would you like to talk about?
Hi, Eric. Hi, Ethan.
Oh, that is a good connection. You sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to try and make this brief, but I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
Don't worry. We don't bite. You'll be fine.
Ethan bites.
Yeah, I might bite. Well, no.
I mean, he'll make sure you have permission in that there's
of course, consent's very important, but I'm a pretty chill dude. You really got absolutely nothing to worry about from me.
All right, go ahead, Lucas. Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. So yeah, I want to talk about dealing with arguments that use pseudoscience to justify religious beliefs, because here in Brazil there's this religion called Spiritism, and
really?
they talk about it's actually a form of Christianity, but it also talks about it believes in evolution of the spirit, and so it's the evolution of the soul, and but they don't understand evolution because they think that like we come from like lower beings, like we start as like single cells. And then we evolve, our soul starts as a single cell, and then we evolve into like higher beings, and the highest being of all is Jesus Christ, is what they believe.
Oh, I've heard something similar to that. Okay.
Yeah, but there's also other things where like they claim that they can talk to spirits of the deceased, and they talk to, if you go to, it's not actually a church, but let's just call it a church. If you go to their church, they tell you that they can talk to your deceased family.
Yeah, that's really gross.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ethan. It looks like you have something to say.
So it's funny that it frustrates me so much when people do that. You know, my mom was I'm paying someone at some point to communicate with my brother who had passed on. I'm just like, Mom, like I was getting so mad. And I'm like, this person is saying things my brother is allegedly saying. And I'm like, please don't do that. It's just, I find it so disrespectful. Yet on the flip side, if someone does tell me they can't direct me, not other people, they could communicate with my brother, I welcome it. I'm like, cool. Hey, you want to convince me psychics are real? My brothers and I had our own unique language. Say something he would say in our unique language. And I would love to investigate it from that stance, but I don't really like when people do that to others.
Yeah.
It
looks like in the notes you're saying that you wanted to know how we deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ethan had a great example just right there.
Well, I think also the method I found that works best for me is just trying to ask questions, because the minute, at least in my experience, we start like ridiculing or tearing these people down, they're not going to listen to us. And I genuinely want to do everything I can to help, educate people and get them to ask themselves challenging questions. So, Anthony Magnabosco in street epistemology, it really is a great method. And I would spend some time learning that so you can ask them these questions and get them asking questions about their own beliefs.
Yeah.
Right.
And also keep an eye out for who wants to have this conversation with you, because you can want to talk to somebody, but if they don't want to talk with you, you're just being annoying.
Yes.
And I know that sucks, because I really want to have a lot of those conversations, but make sure that they want to have that conversation. If they do, then yeah, Ethan, I like that approach. Ask questions, cause them to reflect on the things they're talking about. Because either they're going to convince you or they're going to reevaluate.
Right. And just to again echo what Eric said, it's very important to make sure they're okay with the conversation. Some people are not comfortable with these talks, so just do your best. Don't force it on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I have like a small thing that I want to say about it, because recently I saw a place, a mental health institution that's based on this belief, on spiritism.
Okay.
And because like I have like I don't know how secular their treatment is, because like they have faith healing and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm so scared that because I have a lot of like mental health issues, like a history of mental health issues in my family.
Okay.
I'm so afraid of someone going to a place like that.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
It is. I know there are definitely some great resources out there, like the Secular Therapy Project and Recovering from Religion, that, you know, can help those people in their transition, or even if they're just, you know, questioning.
Are there any? Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
I was just wanted to build on what you were saying. Are there any organizations in Brazil that you can take advantage of, or that you can reach out to connect with? Getting help, and go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like. I looked for secular therapy here in Brazil, and I didn't find anything related to that. Like anything that claims to be secular or that works from that angle.
Okay. I know that the Secular Therapy Project has lots of therapists that live here in the States who are, you know, many of whom are willing to meet and talk and do video conferencing. It's definitely had a big uptick, especially with COVID. So that might be worth checking out. But if I were you, I would reach out to Recovering from Religion as well, because using their hotline project, either through text or by calling, and information's down below us in the lower third because our producer's amazing. They have a lot of information when it comes to connecting groups, and I have seen resources all over the world. And so if I were to take a first attempt at looking for resources in Brazil, I would look using Recovering from Religion. And it's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
Awesome.
Hey,
Okay.
Lucas, thank you for calling in. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you guys for. Yeah, no, I just want to say thank you. I think there's a bit of a delay, but yeah, thank you so much. This has been really helpful. I wanted to get this out of my chest because I saw this place and I was like a little bit freaked out by it.
Totally. I feel the same way about Scientologists for the same reasons. That their take on mental health is incredibly detrimental, and it's incredibly scary to know that they're number one, saying that psychology doesn't work, and number two, telling people that the problems in their lives is, you know, caused by ghosts that they need to exorcise out of their body. It's just
Thetans, I believe they're called. Like they attach themselves to your soul, and
anyway.